Alright, hey guys, Detector here. So today's video is going to be an unboxing of a new machine. So the brand that we're going to be messing around with in today's video is an XP machine. So let's get to it. So let's see, we've got a couple of goodies in here. This looks like a bunch of accessories. So we have some headphones in here. And it looks like a cable of some kind. We'll have to open that up and check it out. So it looks like a metaldetector.com, like a coupon code actually. So that's cool. We've got an XP t-shirt. Very nice. There's a little logo right there, XP. We've got we have a hat actually. And it does have the model of the machine, but I'm not going to show you guys just yet. We also have an XP pinpointer. So now this is the MI6. So we'll be looking at that. And looks like some more hardware, some accessories there. Alright, so let's open up the machine and I will show you guys which machine it is. So we are going to be playing around with the XP Deus! Woo! Alright, so let's get this out of the way and we'll be able to check it out. Let's open it up. Alright, so we've got a couple of accessories specifically for the Deus. And looks like, oh, this is the mounting hardware, so we can mount the coil, looks like. And here is part of the machine. So here we go. So I'm going to set it in front until I unpack everything. Alright, so prior to getting this machine, I actually spoke with someone from XP. Because I've never used this machine before, and I didn't know too much about it. I mean, I've heard a couple of y'all mention, hey, you should try an XP, or hey, you should try the Deus. And I'm like, okay, well, let me add that to my list of machines that I'm going to try out. But I spoke with a representative from XP, and he kind of gave me the rundown on the Deus. So one thing that was pretty big that I actually didn't know about until I spoke with him was exactly what the Deus can do. So, okay, so let me show you guys. Let me open this up first. And, too far. Alright, so let me open this up. So now this one will stop. There is a stopper on this middle section here versus the bottom section can come all the way out. So this is essentially the entire unit. Obviously the coil isn't put on yet. You might notice, okay, well where's the brains of the machine exactly? Obviously here's the coil, here's the shaft, the cuff. This little box right here are the brains for the machine. So this is it. So now one thing that really I think sets this machine apart from all the others is that you can take the box, obviously, completely off of the machine, and a lot of people will use that, or they'll do that so they can be able to do some water hunting and not necessarily worry about getting the box wet. So a couple of people that I've talked to about it said that they'll put the box in their pocket and then they'll just have the machine. And even when I was speaking with the representative from XP, he said a lot of people will just completely take this off. The coil will be mounted on it, of course, and they'll just swing this around and have the box in their pocket. So this is it. They are essentially holding the machine right up here, and they're just swinging this coil along. They don't even have the entire arm cuff or the shaft or anything. They're just swinging the coil and the box is in their pocket, and it works. It works like that. You can do that. So that is super duper cool. So I'm going to go ahead and put this together. I'm going to get my coil mounted and everything, and then I'll show it to you guys once it's all put together. Alright guys, so here's the XP all put together. There are a couple of parts on the XP that aren't normally on or with other machines, and I want to show that to you guys. I'm going to open up the bottom section here. Earlier I said that you can essentially just take this and swing this, the coil and this bottom shaft, and all you need is the box in your pocket, which I put the box on the machine already, but this is it. So how they're able to do that is there's a connection right here, and I'll just unscrew it and show it to you. So this little cable here is part of the coil, and it goes into the shaft down here, and it's extended through here. This is where the coil's connection is. So now there's this little, I guess, transmitter, if you will, that comes with the machine, and you just put it together. There's two prongs, it's a male and a female end, and you just line them up, and then you screw this little nut here on and tighten it, finger tighten, you don't need any tools, and then that's it. So then you can just slide that back in there and it fits in there perfectly. So that's how you're able to just take the coil off and swing this if you want. So, and then it goes into the rest of the shaft. You just slide it down, and it's got a little locking clamp there, so then you can't move it in or out. And then the brains just slide on, so you can push it up and it'll pop. You need to push a little bit on it, so it'll come right off, and then this is your box. You just put it in your pocket, and if you have it like that, there's this little cover that you can it's just a teeny little cover here, and you just slide it right back on, and then that's it. So you can just pop it off and then put your brain box on and snap it in, and that's it. That's the whole machine. And then if you wanted to keep it all together, you can collapse it all down, so you can push the coil in. Then there's a little trigger here too, where you can actually slide this down like that, and then you can pop the brains off. There we go. And then this is it. This is your machine. So, I mean, this collapses relatively small as well, and then you can always fold the coil up, you know, do whatever you need to do. So this is it. I got tape on there. So this is the machine. Again, it's super small. It's not that big. And then you can just put your brain box back on when you get to where you're going to be hunting. There we go. And then you just open it back up. So this is the machine. So it's super light. So that's really, really nice. I can't wait to get out and try it out. But I wanted to show you guys the unboxing first. Let me show you what else it comes with. There's a little container here. I've not opened it yet, so I have no idea what it is. But these are headphones. Alright. So, and they fold all up. I don't know. So they're super flexible. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. So I believe these are your wireless headphones. Yes, and it does say on here wireless headphones. Obviously, there's no wire hanging off of it, so what else would they be? Shows you how to go about changing the sensitivity, the ground balance, frequency, things like that. It looks like you can do all of this from the wireless headphones, actually. And I'll need to turn them on because there is a menu display on here, so I'll need to turn them on, and I'm guessing I'll need to charge them up first, so I'll make sure to plug it in. And then probably in the next video I'll show you guys the headphones and the little screen. I mean, it's just a tiny little screen. So there it is there. Hopefully you can see that. So I'll get these plugged in and we can look at that on the next video. Let's see what else we've got. Looks like we've got our power supply. This is USA power supply. So let's see what that looks like. So we've got a cable connection here. There's actually a couple of different cables, and I'm guessing it's to allow you to charge a couple of things at once. It's a USB on one end, and then I don't know, it's not your standard like cell phone plug. It's different. So we've got that, and then you can either plug it into a wall outlet or you can plug it into like your computer using the USB plug there. So that's nice. Let's see what came in this box. Here is it does come with a screen protector, so you can put that right on there if you want. Let's see what this is. So we've got a couple more, looks like coil mounting gear here. So I'll keep all of that together right there. And this, now I did see this in the manual, so this you use for your coil. So you put it on here. So this is a close-up of the coil here. But those are the two little silver connectors that I was talking about. And you'll see, did you see that little white flash right there? So we'll wait a second. There it is. So that's the coil. And so here is this little clamp. So now those two little prongs there actually sit right on those two connectors, and that's how you charge it. So on this side right here, this is the connection for the charging cable here. So I was telling y'all earlier that it wasn't like your standard cell phone plug, so that's what it looks like. See, it's like the weird one. It's not the regular rectangle one. So this plugs into here, and then this sits right on there. So there's two little grooves on either side right there, and that's where you slide these. So this one, it's wider on that side than it is on that side. So the wide part goes on this side, so you just slide it right on, and I'm looking in there to make sure it's connected properly. And it looks like it is. I know y'all can't really see it in there. You can kind of see the two little connectors in there. So then what you do is you put that on, and then you plug it in right there, and it charges it. So here's the book. So the brain box, the headphones, and then this little clip, which is currently on our coil, are all plugged in together. And then you just plug it into your wall outlet or your computer, USB plug, whatever. So you can charge everything all at the same time using one handy dandy cord. So I think that's pretty amazing. So I'm going to plug everything in, not right now, but I'll do it a little bit later, so obviously everything can be nice and charged up for us for our first hunt. But I wanted to show you guys a close-up of that. And actually, while we're here looking at the coil, let me show you guys some of the other parts that I was talking about. So I'm going to unscrew this, and I'm going to show you guys a connection. Alright, so I'm going to take that out. There, alright, so I took that out. Whoops. Okay, so now in here, this little black thing right in here, this actually is not built into that. You have to insert it yourself. So here's the little piece that goes in there. So you have to put this in between the two sections right here on the lower shaft. Otherwise, when you tighten your screw and the wing nut that comes with it, you're just going to end up squeezing these two together, and they could break. So you need to make sure to put this little teeny tiny piece in between the two. So I've got it in there, so now I'm just going to put it back in. And you only have to put, there's a little rubber washer, but you're only supposed to put one, not both. So I've got the one in there like the directions say. And then once you get that in there, there's another little piece that you have to put in there. And it's got little indentions on it, so you can see that right there. Also, there you go. So that'll press in once you start tightening it. And then you've got your wing nut, and then you just start putting that on here until it's nice and tight. Alright, so continuing on with our accessories, let's see what else we have. Looks like we have another charging cable. And this is for the armband for the cuff section here on the machine. And then this, I already know what it is, and I think this is great. They include a case for the brain box. So let's see. Alright, so push this out. So it has a little piece of like styrofoam in there to keep it protected. Alright, so this way. So you can slide your brain box right inside this case, and it fits perfectly. So, and then you can cover it up, and it's got a magnet on there, and it even comes with a little clip, so you can hook it onto your pants if you want, or onto your like your gear bag, your fines bag. There you go. So that's it right there. That's what it looks like. So you can just close it up, and then the magnet automatically attaches on there. Well, let's see. Let's check out this bag. Alright, so over here we have some wired headphones. We've got, oh, it's an adapter for your headphones so you can adjust the volume. So that's nice. Let's see, I'm not sure what this is. I'll need to read up on that. And this, keep your brain box protected from water. It's got a connection here for your headphones, it looks like. On the bottom of the brain box, you can put your headphone jack into there, and then you can slide the whole thing into this little compartment here. So in theory, now you have a waterproof you have a waterproof brain box. So then you can plug your headphones in, but I'm still not sure on that because this connection here, there's no way it's watertight. I don't know. I'll need to read in the manual and check to see just how waterproof this little connection back here is. Alright guys, so I've got everything plugged in and charging. So we've got a white light on the coil. On our brain box, we've got a little battery symbol that shows that it's charging. And then same thing for our headphones. There's a little battery symbol that shows that they're charging. Alright, so that's it for the unboxing video of the XP Deus. I'm going to do something a little different in this video. Normally, I would unbox a machine and I would immediately go out to the beach. I want to know what you guys would like to see at the beach. What kind of different tests would you like me to do with the Deus? Obviously, I'm going to be doing hunting in the dry sand, in the wet-ish sand, and then also in the water. But I want to see what kind of things you guys would like me to try out with this particular machine at the beach. This video is just going to be the unboxing of it, and then the next video will be me actually testing out the different things that you guys want to see at the beach. So let me know what you want to see in the comments down below. If you want to know more about the Deus, I do have a link to it in the description down below, so make sure to check that out. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those also in the comment section. I hope you liked today's video. If you did, make sure to hit it with a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel yet, please make sure to do so by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys later.